Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today for another exciting episode of unboxing. This is Maxi Limit. Today we are going to be doing the unboxing of the brand new Fitbit Versa 2. I think last year they released the Fitbit Versa, and this year again we are having a new version, which is the Fitbit Versa 2. So in this video we're going to be doing the unboxing and the first view of the Fitbit Versa 2, and later on next video we are going to be comparing the previous version of the Fitbit Versa with the brand new Fitbit Versa 2. This will give you an idea of which you should buy, or if you already have the old one, whether you should rate it or not. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go do so you can be informed of any last video that I will be posting on this channel. Alright, let's start. So in front of the box, obviously we have the device, Fitbit Versa 2. Alright, that is front of the box. On the side of the box we have the Fitbit here, and then what is in the box. So they said include a small and a large size. Okay, so this is what they did. They put the bands, and then at the bottom they describe what the bands for. They said include small and a large, so we have both sides of bands here. And after that, this is all other languages. That's good. On the other side of the box, we have again the Fitbit Versa 2, plus the device, the bands, and then few other pictures here. So I believe this one, you have few options here. This is 24/7 heart rate tracking. This is a water resistant and 4+ days battery life. So this can last you more than 4 days. Now it depends. I don't know if it's just if you are not using it or if you are using it, but I don't know. But based on them, this can last up to 5 or 4+ days of battery life. So what else do we know that this can do actually? So this can automatically track activity and exercise. 15+, wait, hold a minute here. So 15+ exercise mode, and connect. This can be connected to the GPS. This will track your sleep. They put Amazon Alexa built in, always on display. Always on display mode, store and play up to 300 songs, and make secure purchase with it. So on the other side of the box, we have the Fitbit, we have the Amazon Alexa, we have the 24/7 heart rate tracking, we have apps and notification, so you can connect this to your phone. We have the sleep score, so this can track how you sleep. And again, like I said before, the battery, this can be up to 4+ days, right? On top of the device, we have nothing, and at the bottom, we have the labels. So that being said, let's crack it open. I'm now gonna grab my knife and then unbox it. So actually we don't need a knife for this unboxing, because they kind of provide a way to open it without a knife. So we're just gonna grab this and then open it up. Yeah, that is the sound of a brand new box being opened. So we can open from the bottom. Oops, excuse me. And then they have this thing here we can use to pull it out from the box. And as you can see, there's nothing else in the box. Let's put this aside. When we flip it over, we have the device itself here. This is your new, or should I say brand new, Fitbit Versa 2 on his wrap. Beautiful and smell fresh. All right, let's put this on the side for the moment. Let's see what else we have in the box. Again, in front of us, we have the Fitbit Versa 2. And let's remove it. Oh, actually, this is just, we have at the bottom, or should I say at the back of this paper, we have few design what is actually in the box. So in this case, we're gonna have the power. Should I say this is the power connector? It's not the adapter really, because there's not a adapter on top of it. We just have the connector and the USB. I guess this has to go to any charger, I guess. And we have the large bands, and then the small, and obviously the device. Inside, they actually show you how to connect the bands, and then how to remove it. So you might want to read this if you have issues. And again, they ask you to probably download the application. You can download it with the Apple Store or Android Store. Again, and inside the box, we do have the wow, this is a lot of bands, eh? This is really a lot, because look, on the watch itself, we have already one band. So I believe this might be the small one, right? Then in the box we have another one. Oh, this is just the large size of the one that we have on the watch. Okay, this one. And then again, they put 3 extra bands, which are the green. This is green, kind of green. So we have 2, and then I guess 1 large and a small. Wow, this is extra. This is good. I don't know if this is in other products, but in this one we have, because I've never seen this before on any product. Basically, when you buy a product, you just have the extra large band. That's it. You only have the one on the watch plus 1 like this. But in this case, we have 1 extra set of band, different color. It's impressive. Okay, let's continue. Inside, we do have oh, this is well wrapped here. I don't even know how to open it up. We have to pull it out. Okay, so inside here we do have the connector. So if you already used the Fitbit Versa before, it's kind of the same connector. You have to just squeeze it and put the watch inside. You squeeze here, and then it gets open. You put the watch inside, and then you release it. You're gonna hold it up. I don't think this is not a magnet. So there's nothing about this. And then this is pretty much it. We don't have anything else in the box except from maybe a quick start guide, a whole bunch of information you want to read if you want to, which nobody ever reads, but this is it. And then that is pretty much all that we have in the box. Now let's bring our attention to the device itself. Okay, so we are back with the device itself. Again, we have to just remove the wrap. Kind of very stuck in there. There we go. So wrap has been removed, and this is what it looks like. Now I don't know at this point if it's bigger than the other version, but later on we'll be doing a comparison between the 2 devices, which I recommend you to subscribe to the channel and then stay tuned for that video. That's it. Let's open it up. This is kind of a cloth. This is like I feel like it's a cloth. It's not a plastic. So maybe that's why they call it a special edition. I don't know, because I know when I was ordering this, kind of more expensive than the other ones. And again, you saw in the box we have few extra stuff, which is good. So in front of the device, we do not have any button, because obviously it is a touch screen. On one side of the device, we do have a I think this is a microphone hold. On the other side, we do have a 1 button. Maybe it's the power button. We're gonna find out. And then at the bottom, we do have the heart rate sensor and the connector. Let me zoom this up for you. You can see. There we go. And that is pretty much it. Again, they show us how to remove. You just have to squeeze this in there and then remove the bands. Again, same thing on the other side. I guess this is the kind of small bands. I have very big hand. I might change to the large one. Okay, so it's time now to turn it on. You just press the button. I'm holding it. I hope that this is charged. There we go. And as you can see, it's on. We need to wait for it to be on. I guess it's the opposite direction here. There we go. There we go. I don't know why the power button is on this side. This is kind of awkward. I always like power button to be on this side. Okay, at this point we just have to connect to the you just have to connect, actually we have to download the application to be able to move on. So as you can see, I have an iPhone, so I went to the Apple Store and I'm actually now downloading the Fitbit application from the Apple Store. So now if you have an Android phone, you might want to go to your Android place, I don't know what you call it, but you can go there and then download the application, because without the application you cannot actually set up the watch. So you have to download this application. It's very easy. When you go there, go to search and type Fitbit, then this is gonna show up. Then you can download it. Depending on your internet connection, this can be slow or fast. Mine is almost done here, and then once it's done, we're gonna continue with the setup. As you can see, you have more details about what this will do. You can go through it and read people's comments. It's always good to read people's comments and then see how this application also is. Okay, this is done. As you can see, open button shows up. You're gonna click open. Again, you can join Fitbit or log in. If you already have Fitbit before, or if you have used any device of Fitbit, then you might want just to log in, because you already have your logins. You just have to use those logins to log into the application. Otherwise, if you are new to Fitbit, you might want to join Fitbit. So basically you have to create an account. So at this point I already have an account because I used the Fitbit Versa before. So I'm just gonna log in into it. Okay, so I've logged into the device, and then at the bottom it says let's go. So you click on let's go, and then again you are directly, if you have already used this before, then this is going to happen. But if you have not used any Fitbit before, you have to set up few information like your kilograms and then few of other devices. Okay, so this is actually the recap of today's activities. So on your device this might be different, but don't worry about it. Okay, so let's continue here today's so at this point we want to set up a new device. So I'm just going to click on set up a new device, and then as you can see we have all these devices that show up in the application. So basically you have all these devices. So it depends. You can use this application to set up other devices if you want to, but in today's video we are mostly interested in the Fitbit Versa 2. So we are going to be using the Fitbit Versa 2. And again, you have the picture of the device that you want to install, and at the bottom we have a setup. So I'm going to click on setup. Then again you have some privacy policy that you have to read and accept. You have to accept them, or otherwise you will not be able to use this device. So I'm going to go to accept it, and then eventually is asking us to connect the device to the connector. So remember, I have this, I have not unpacked it yet. So I'm going to open it up. So there we go, and this is squeezed. This is really squeezing there. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna pull this out. Okay, so this is how it's gonna be. You have the connector at the bottom of the device. You're just gonna, and then you have to squeeze this to open it. Some kind of a mechanism that so you open it, you put the device on, and then this should be good. But remember, you have to align the dots with the connector here. So it has to go this way, and then once it's in, you release it, and then it's gonna stay. So at this point it's connected, but I have not plugged this into anything. So if I don't plug it in, it's nothing. You have to actually plug this in into some other device to charge it. They did not provide a charger, so I'm going to use my iPhone charger to connect to this. Okay, so we are now connected. I'm just going to press next, and then it's going to be looking for the device. So it's looking for the device actually, and then you can see it's connected. Then it's asking us for a code because the device will give us a code, and then we have to enter that code into this here. So let me go and grab the code. Your code will be different, so don't copy this code, okay guys? So then once we put the code in, it's gonna pair with the device. So it's pairing, so this might take a while. So we're gonna be back when this is done. Okay, now it's connected, and then it's asking us to download and install the update. So this is gonna go through an update process. Now this might take a while depending on your internet connections. So guys, you have to be patient here. So I go next. It's actually looking for my for my wireless, for my internet connection. Once it finds it, it's maybe gonna ask me to put a password on it. Let me see. Yeah, it's looking for my wireless connection. So it finds it, and then I'm gonna pause this video again and enter my personal password for the wireless. And once it's done, then it's gonna tell you that it's connected to the wireless. You can go next, and again you have voice and your privacy. You can read through this and go next. And again, you have the Amazon Alexa. You can connect to it. You can either log in to your Amazon account. Let me see if you can skip to that. Yeah, you can choose on top here. It says not now. So I'm gonna click not now. Or you can, if you have an Amazon account, you can just sign up. I'm going next, and then it's gonna ask me, are you sure that I don't want that? I say yes, skip. And again, it asks me to wear the watch. So I'm gonna go and grab it and wear it. So as you can see, it's on my hand. But like I said before, this is very, very small. Look, I barely have any space left. I have a really, really big hand here. So, and again, like I said, I have these buttons here on the left side, which I don't like. That's really a downside for me, because I really don't like to have my power button on the left. I know with the Apple Watch, people are saying that if you put your hand like this, you randomly press the button, but you know, I'm okay with it. But on this side, I always have to put my hand this way and press it instead of just pushing it that way. That's me. This might not be an issue for you guys, but that's me. And again, you know, this is always on display, so let me see. It's supposed to be always on display here, but you see, the button is really pissing me off here. Okay, it says put it on. I did put it on. Let me see. Let me see what is the. Okay, so I put it on. Then I'm gonna click next. So I'm gonna go next here. So it's asking me, you want to locate me. I can just press allow once. Then I have the bands on already. I can change it with the one that they provide. He's showing me how to change the bands. How? I mean, it's very stupid because he asked me to put it on. Then he's showing me how to change the bands. This is weird. They should have shown me this before asking me to put it on, because this is nonsense. Next, then it asks us to start, and next. So anyway, it's showing us how to use the device. Next. You just have to go to next. Now you can read through all this and see how it is, but me, I already know about it. So if you don't know, I highly recommend you to go through all this. We're just gonna go next, and then we are done. So you can have Fitbit Premium. I don't know what the Fitbit Premium does, but you know, you can try for 3 months for free. So if you are interested, just go and then press it. I'm not interested for the moment. And then thank you. Then that is it. So as you can see now, the watch says it's good. We have a check mark. Then I'm gonna maybe press it. There we go. Oh, I think it might probably try to do the update here. I don't know yet. Let's see what is gonna happen. Yeah, nothing's happening. Let's wait. So we are done with the update. That took around 15 minutes. So this actually basically will depend on your connections. Okay. So now we can go to start. You want us to give us a quick tips how to use it. You can go to start, and then yeah, so you have the informations, and then that is it says press and hold. So when you press and hold, you get the so it's showing you actually how to use it. Notification, you go up and down, and then okay, look, I will not go to detail. I will not go into details about how to use the device at the moment. That will be on the next video, because today was just the unboxing and the setup. Okay, so that's it. That is the device, and then pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And again, stay tuned for my next video. I'm gonna be doing the full review of the Fitbit Versa 2, and we'll be comparing the Fitbit Versa 1 against the Fitbit Versa 2. Because if you already have the Fitbit Versa 1, do you really need to go buy the second one? That will be on my next video. Thank you so much. This is Maxi Limit signing out.